Hola and welcome to Lindita's Kitchen. I am Lindita and I've got a fun surprise for you today. And you know what that is? We're going down to Dahlia Campus Farms and Gardens. Yes, we're gonna pick up some tilapia, fresh tilapia, and some fresh veggies. And we're gonna bring it back here and I'm gonna cook it up. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my bag and my glasses and let's head on out. Jenna Smith from Dahlia Campus, Health and Wellbeing. And what a beautiful greenhouse you have.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
and let me tell you, 7 years ago, this girl put this together. And look how it's grown. It's beautiful. It is.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna give us a little tour of what's
Yeah.
going on and what it's all about. So
So we're doing aquaponic farming here. We have a number of fish and a lot of plants. They work symbiotically in our system to allow for us to grow both a healthy form of protein and a delicious assortment of greens. So I'm going to take you on a journey through our farm
Yes.
to look at how that happens. So we primarily source tilapia. These are our friendly tilapia. We
Yeah.
also do a few koi.
oh my,
These
they're
are some
beautiful.
koi.
They're beautiful.
These koi are helping us to grow these amazing cherry tomatoes.
Whoa, so that from there is filtered, the water's
Exactly.
filtered. This is what's growing from that tank. Why? That's awesome.
It is, yeah. So these tomatoes, we harvest them every week. We sell them at our farm stands. And the koi came from our CEO of our company, or nonprofit, I guess.
Yeah.
And he had extra koi that were like breeding in his pond and decided to give some to us. And so that's how we're getting our nutrients into our system.
Look
They
how
release
beautiful.
a product, a byproduct, it's a waste product that is ammonia. And we use that to let our plants grow. And then essentially the water goes back to where the to the fish are, and
They're healthier because of that.
exactly.
I mean, that's
Exactly.
that's because it's filtered, right?
It's filtered.
Okay.
So
So-
yeah. Over here we have tilapia in this system.
Okay, and we're gonna walk
And
through.
we're gonna walk over to so this is where our plants are growing. So the water that came from those tanks that we just looked at comes out to here
How beautiful.
and allows for these lovely lettuces, different types of cooking greens, different herbs and things to grow.
That's amazing. And so underneath here, you can see the little seedlings down there. So they're planted here and then they're transported, correct?
Yeah, so that's a major part of the work that we do is transplanting the fish from that little flat over
Right.
to the big raft that you see out there.
Okay.
It's called deep water culture, which
That's
is a method of hydroponic or aquaponic production
Correct. So this goes on all year round,
every week.
every week, every
Yeah.
week. So it's fresh ingredients every week because you're
Yeah,
transporting.
every week we add, so you can see there's like 10 flats here that look very, very new. Every year, or every week we seed that many flats, which means we have to transplant the same number of flats out to our
Okay.
beds. So it's over 1,000 plants every week.
Wow. And
We
how many
transplant and then we-
volunteers?
And then we harvest all of that at the same
Oh my
time.
God.
Yeah.
Do you have
We do have volunteers. We have, I would say regularly, probably 3 to 4 that come
come in.
weekly.
Yeah. Well, you need, for those that would like to volunteer, come on down. We'll give you a call, right?
I would love that, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is our little microcosm of a small area where we have the ability to grow lettuce year-round, which is rare in this climate.
Right.
And so that's a great thing that we can do. So yeah, these are all different varieties of lettuce
Right.
here and here. And then on the south side of our greenhouse is where we grow our heat-tolerant crops, things that, you know, would bolt if we put them in the sun, but we get a lot of direct sun over there. So we have basil, herbs, kale, collards, and all of those things are, especially the collard greens, mustards, turnips, all of those things are things that we are growing in response to what the community has told us they want us to grow. So the lettuce as well. However, I think the collards are probably like number one.
Number one, yeah. Yeah, it
And
is.
you've told me before cilantro is
cilantro. When I was working in the kitchen here, I was better known as Chef Lindita. So there was a big tomatoes and onions and cilantro and the things that I cook with. And so because of the community, you know, that we're surrounded by, you know, that's what their demand is. I mean, they love the greens and the... Yeah.
And so that's always been
vegetables.
our focus has been to make sure that we are responsive to the requests that our customers are asking.
You know, and the fact that I'm actually getting some tilapia from you, and I know you have some over there that are frozen, you know, because they do get, you know, you do grow them here and then they get sourced out to get cleaned and properly, right?
Yeah, we have an amazing collaboration with Seattle Fish Company, who are great. They're like 10 minutes down the road from us. We're able to bring them our fish over to their warehouse. They process them, clean them, bring them back to us, and we can sell frozen fillets of tilapia that are ready to cook, which is
and I'm going to be
phenomenal.
showing you, after we get done here with our interview, I'm going to be taking you back and, you know, showing you, you know, how it's all prepared and all that good stuff too. It's a little cooler in here, which is great. Now we're in the kitchen at Dahlia campus. And you've got some tilapia for me to take home.
I do.
Yes.
Let's grab those.
Yay.
So, I have a couple of packages of tilapia here. These are already cleaned, already filleted, ready for defrosting and then using in whatever recipe you enjoy.
Well, I'm going to be adding a little bit of spice in here, so they're going to be on fire later. So no, they're going to be hopping in my little pan, my little frying pan, because I'm going to be doing a fish fry. Yes. So hey, I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time out, you know, Jenna, and for, you know, spending this afternoon with us and showing us around. And you know, hopefully for those that would like to get more information, like I said, just go to their website. And, you know, or make a donation. Contributions, always they help. They really do.
They do.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Until next time, darling.
And Linditas, thank you so much for your support with us. For over these years, you've been such an amazing contribution to our community and the things that we do. We really appreciate you. So.
Oh, now you're going to make me cry. Oh, thank you, Jenna. Oh, I miss you, girl. Hey, we're going to be seeing a lot more this summer.
So.
Yes, you will. I'll be getting my veggies. That's it. Yay. So let's head on back, all right? So we are back and we are ready to do our tilapia fish fry. And let me tell you, look how beautiful this looks. Yes. And this is 1 pound of the tilapia. And so what we want to do to get this going, to get it started, is we're going to add 1/2 cup of your milk. And I did use the whole milk. I like whole milk. So, you know, we're going to do that. We're going to use that. We're going to use 1/4 cup of the ground mustard powder. And then 1 egg. You need 1 large egg. I like my eggs large. So we're going to toss that in there. And then we're going to whip this up. That's what you want to do, is get it all mixed up nice, because we're going to be dipping our fish in there. Ooh, give it that flavor that you want. Okay. Así, mira. Perfect. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and, I'm going to get my cornmeal mixture ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to add 1 cup of the cornmeal and 1/4 cup of Lindita seasoning. And I'm using the hot because I like mine a little on the spicy side, but we also have mild too. So that's totally up to you. So we're gonna go ahead and just add that in there. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of the Cajun seasoning. We're gonna mix it all up. Grab a little fork here. Get the mixture going. You know what, while that's going, I'm gonna go ahead and just dip a couple of these in there for right now and let them soak. Okay, let's do that. And then I'll mix this up. I'm using my little pie pan. Not that I bake, I'm not a big baker, but it sure comes in handy when you're doing this. Oh, yeah. Oh, the spices are amazing. This is a real unique recipe. So, I mean, there's so many that are out there, but go ahead and just play with it. Add a little bit more spice if you like, you know, and just call it your own. Look how pretty is that. I'm gonna move these over here for right now. My little fish. Okay. So, we're gonna get our little fish going here, get it all mixed up, get it breaded, and then, yeah, we dip it into the mixture. See? Yeah, let's take it for a little swim here. Kind of cute, right? All right. So we'll set these here, and then I'm gonna pull this out. These fillets are just beautiful, aren't they? And they're so reasonable. Let me tell you, I love getting my fish there. Oh, yeah. Here we go. So easy. What is it, dredged? That's what you need to do. Yeah, and to the mixture. Oh, beautiful. And then meanwhile, while those are they're gonna sit for a little bit, I'm gonna heat up my oil. All right, so we'll get these going here. Nice and coated. Dredge. New word. These fillets are just beautiful, right? I said that before, but they are. Yeah. And again, you know, for this recipe, just double it up or triple it. You know, it's that easy. You have most of the ingredients, I'm sure, in your pantry, your spice cabinet. This one needs a little help there. Pat it down. Yeah, just like this. I see there's a little spot right there. Needs it. Okay, well, let's get our oil going and we'll start our frying. I've added 1/2 cup of the vegetable oil, and this is what I do. I go ahead and just add a little bit of water. This is my test, okay, and just sprinkle, just touch. Okay, it's ready. It's ready to rock. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add my fish, my tilapia. I'm just gonna pour it right in there. I'm gonna start with 2. And that's gonna go for 3. It's non-line. It's 4 to 5 minutes, depending on how hot your oil is. And it's pretty warm right now, so let's get the timer going. All right, and we'll check back. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. You know, so again, you know, it just depends on your range, okay? So I'm gonna flip this over. Yeah, just like that, beautiful. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Whoop. Perfect. I use my fingers a lot. Sometimes that's dangerous, but that's just the way I do it. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of pepper. Pepper. And some salt. For good luck. Now we're gonna let that cook for another, 4 to 5 minutes as well. It'll be nice and crispy, and then we'll start on the next batch. Okay, so these are ready to come off the skillet. Yeah, drain these. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just toss these in. I'll use my spatula here for this one. Yeah. So set the timer, 5 minutes. Okay, so for the next part of our recipe is our coleslaw. But before I get started on that, I'm gonna go check on the fish because I think they need to be flipped, okay? And they did. Yes, they're so ready. Go ahead and I'll season them with a little pepper and some salt. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so now we're ready. All right, set the timer, E. And so now I'm gonna use a half a teacup of my mayonnaise, and I'm using the Miracle Whip. It's a dress, yeah, Miracle Whip. And then we're gonna go ahead and add like a third cup of sugar. Oh, it's gonna be nice and sweet, yes. And about a fourth a cup, or excuse me, teaspoon of the black pepper. And of course we can't do without the vinegar. You're gonna need 1.5 teaspoons of the vinegar. So let's pour that in. We're gonna mix this up. Can't have a fish fry without coleslaw. And it is delish. Beautiful. Now we're gonna set this aside and I'm gonna get my cabbage ready, okay? So you're gonna need 1 small head of cabbage. And I'm gonna go ahead and start shredding this. So you want to start really, and then we're gonna chop it as well. So you're gonna go sideways, and it should make about 4 cups. 4 cups. I like to flip mine around like this. You want to get all the edges, and again, like I said, we're gonna be chopping that up a little bit more. Okay, so we should probably check on that fish. What do you think? Okay, let's do it. My little tilapia, it's ready. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna turn this off. We're gonna let that rest for a little while we get the rest of our coleslaw. Chop this up a little bit more. Oh. Beautiful. Toss it in our bowl here. Going all over the place with this. And then I'm gonna get started on my onion, okay? So I'm gonna clear this off a little bit so you can kind of see. So you're gonna need a small onion like this. And then we're gonna use our carrot, have our carrot ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finely dice like I do. Pay attention, Lindita. One small onion, and I use the yellow onion. I like the sweetness of it. Okay. Put this to the side. Da, 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 da. I know, you gotta start dancing. When you start chopping, hey, nothing wrong with working out, getting those moves going. Toss this in. Beautiful. And then with my carrot, what I did do, I just want to show you, I did go ahead and I did use one medium size, okay? So now, what I want to do, I did shred it, use my little, so again, what you want to do with this is just chop it up a little bit more. Perfect. Okay. Oh, that looks nice. Perfect. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add the rest in there to the side. And I'll continue chopping up my cabbage, and we'll finish this up in a few. Okay? On the side here, just chop it up. Yep. Nice. I'm going to clean this up real quick, and then we'll get the dressing in there. Our coleslaw, look how beautiful this looks. My carrots, my cabbage, my onion, and then we're going to just top it off with the beautiful mixture here for the coleslaw. This is what coleslaw is all about. Let me tell you, can't have a fish fry without coleslaw. That's all I gotta say. And this recipe is so tasty and delicious. So I got my little manitas, my little hands, I call them, my helping hands. We'll mix it all up. I did add some pepper. Oh yeah, there we go. I can see it now. Okay, we'll mix it. Oh, if you were here, the aromas are just amazing. Oh yeah. Okay, so here we go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and it's nice and mixed. Toss these over here. And I'm gonna just put it in the fridge while I get everything set up. Kind of chill it just for a little bit, okay? All right, now we'll get it all set up. All right, let's stick it in there. What a wonderful day it was down at Dahlia campus, and I want to do a shout out to Jenna Smith. Thank you so much for providing all these beautiful veggies for us as well, and a beautiful tour. And the tilapia, it's amazing. This recipe you're gonna just love. And again, I did pair it up a little bit here with my tartar sauce, your tartar sauce, because everybody's got their own. And I love it, and this brings back memories for me. You know, being from Illinois, and the fish fries were really big. Every Friday, that's what we would do. And this is what we're doing here today. And I just want to share this with you. And again, thank you for checking out all our shows. I really appreciate it, and I hope you appreciate what we have going on here for you. And again, I just want to say thank you so much. Until next time, mis amigos, salud. Enjoy.